But when Eileen Hall began to look for the location of Father Crespi's original artifacts, she learned that much of the priest's collection had mysteriously vanished shortly after his death in 1982.
Now remember I showed you the two things that was together earlier in this picture? Here you go right now. You see it there with them now. See how they still are a legacy? There goes there now. See? Just so you can see too. One more thing, look.
In 2008, before he was able to renew his search for the so-called metal library. Fortunately, Stanley Hall's daughter Eileen has decided to continue her father's work.
They got so much money from stealing stuff.
Unless we find this treasure, unless we can see, can't
look at all this
right
stuff, all African.
It's still a big question.
Look at it in the background of her house. All African stuff in her house. All European stuff, shit they've stolen.
Began to look for the location of Father Crespi's original artifacts.
Okay, with the same vortex of
the priest's collection had mysteriously vanished shortly after his death in 1982. But when Eileen Hall...
This is what I want you to see. See? You see that in Egypt first. Now look. Look where it is now. See, you saw it in the tunnels. I showed it to you in those underground tunnels. Right? Didn't I? Now look. It's all in their architect now. This is the reason they don't want to give those tunnel drillers the credit for being who they are, because they have to show that everything they know about architect, they stole from us. We even was doing the shit underground. Alright? Then they gonna put his sorry ass up on the pedestal. And at the same time, don't want to give us no credit for being the people that's wise enough to bring all this knowledge to the world. So they try to keep killing us and writing us out of history.
Began to look for the location of Father Crespi's original artifacts.
Right, that's exactly what they're trying to do.
Much of the priest's collection
and then the statue right there that you know is not authentic to
after his death in 19...
That's what I'm talking about. Look at this. The shroud. The sun disk, okay? All of it. Everywhere you look. Nothing but the sun and the female. Every freaking way you look, even way up here in the tower. See? And then they gonna give you the man phallus right there. And all the gay shit. This is why the world is dying. They stealing all the knowledge from everybody and everybody else's wealth. And they don't know what to do with it, and they're stingy and selfish as hell.
82. But why? Had Crespi's artifacts fallen?
Look at them. Sunlight. Sunlight, sunlight, sunlight. Those are sun rays right there. It look like little Maggie Simpson looked on The Simpsons when she was a baby. Okay?
When prey to
you know they were black people.
Or might the Shuar?
Look. Okay? Sun rays, sun rays, sun rays. And then they give you the mermaid, which is the same thing of light permeating through the female vagina. The water representing her vagina, vaginal fluids. Okay? The same thing. Same damn thing.
Have taken their treasure back.
See? See the holes? Same damn thing. Sinkholes in the earth. Same thing. They're telling you about it forever and a day.
Back into the cave where they found it. Whatever the answer, Eileen Hall has continued to research other artifacts.
Continue to steal people's shit. It's not research. Anytime you have a civilization that's dead and all the artifacts end up in the hands of the daughters, of the fathers who murdered their whole civilization, this is theft. All this stuff is African artifacts that these white people has murdered us all over the planet and stole remnants of our civilization and trying to hide it from the world and try to claim we don't know who these people are when you know who we are. And you know who you are. You are the people that murdered us. So you could be sitting here right now holding this thing with your thieving little grubby hands. And I don't say that to be mean. I'm saying it because it's educational. She knows exactly who these artifacts were generated from. She won't tell you though.
Artifacts from elsewhere in Ecuador. And like Father Crespi's objects, some seem to have uncanny resemblances to other cultures.
Sun, sun, sun. Sun disk, sun disk, sun disk, sun disk, sun disk, sun disk. Sun disk like a motherfucker, okay? Alright? Real simple.
That according to mainstream archaeology, ancient Ecuadorians could not have had any knowledge of.
Right. That's right.
This
it had to be
collection is
80.
made up of what my
The
father
Ecuadorians were the damn
formed
time
the cultures
travelers.
of
That's what they're
Ecuador.
saying to you.
This
These
is
people
from
are the
coastal
time travelers
culture
that came here and are
from
living in the
600
earth
BC
right
to
now.
1600 AD. And this is very human-like, but at the same time some features have been exaggerated. Here you've got the smaller face with the kind of bigger ears and the elongated skull shape in the head.
The top of this head looks like an elongated cranium, an elongated skull, and it is identical to this Egyptian statue that we find all over Egypt.
You look like my daughter.
To see this picture right here and compare it to the Egyptian bust we see right here,